Depends how you spin it. SPN numbers, which became known as spin codes, a secret coding system to apply to discharge forms of military personnel, to initiate a program of exclusions from society from within corporations. The following article I found covers the basics: denied a job or VA benefits. Those SPN numbers were created to hide secret comments by the military, many of them negative and harmful. The major corporations all across America were provided with a conversion chart for those numbers. By 1960, those secret codes were being rampantly abused, causing many vets to be denied jobs, loans, home mortgages, veterans benefits, and life insurance, amongst others. It then goes on to list the codes and their hidden meaning. It certainly does go some way to explain the how, when it comes to understanding the situation many found themselves in, simply put down as mental illness and addiction issues after such an experience. But perhaps it could be how they were treated upon return from such conflicts that contributed to such instances. Not always applauded as heroes if the propaganda machine has turned the people back home against war. Then they get used as experiments and frontline fodder for political gain, and weirdly excluded when you get back. I think then to the why for all of that. Why would you want people you have spent years training for purpose, not able to fit in, get on, and convert back to be a normal member of society? Perhaps it is because they pose a threat thereafter in the darkened minds of the warmongers, and because they are trained and supposedly the most patriotic of the people. They would be the most likely to mobilise should there be a more local threat than they had previously been used to. And that's what I ended up realising when thinking about war being for the benefit of those who organise them. They also like to cover a few bases, so psychologically it makes sense to encourage the brave and patriotic to sign up with propaganda first, and a backup plan of forced conscription to catch more. As they know the projected losses already, they remove a certain amount of genes from the overall pool, eliminating entire male lines in some cases. Then you use them to test weapons, drugs, strategies, etc., to perfect the methods of war, also creating sub-industries upon return. Trauma and violence creating a different society in certain minds, changing people beyond repair in mind, as well as physically, or changing a family when they come back as someone else, or not at all. The cruelty starts from the moment they convince people that war is necessary, and everything that follows thereafter just gives it a different layer.